All right, so let me ask you this. A Saturday this fall, would you rather be watching football or teetering on a ladder cleaning your gutters?
Okay, hardly a contest, and LeafGuard gives you a guarantee. With their system, you'll never have to worry about clogs, no matter how many leaves fall.
No, James Harcourt is here to show us how it all works. Good to see you, James.
Hey, guys.
It's been a while. We haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Busy,
Thanks for
right?
having us back.
Busy.
We've been very, very busy this year,
That's
yes.
a good thing.
And you brought in the LeafGuard system, and you got a demo model here. We've had you on the show before, but explain how this works again.
You know, LeafGuard is really unique in the fact that it's a one-piece complete gutter system, so it's not anything that adds to an existing gutter. We actually take off the old, put on the new, and we use science to make it work. So the surface tension, or liquid adhesion as some may call it, as the water comes off the roof, it will hit that solid hood of the gutter cover and roll itself back inside, where then gravity will take effect, drop the water into the trough, and then we of course slope the gutter system to the downspout where the water runs away from the foundation, and it won't let debris in, and you'll never worry about cleaning the gutter.
It's not the water that's clogging the gutter, it's the leaves and the twigs and like nuts and whatever like squirrels carried in. That's the stuff that tends to clog up our gutters. So what happens to all of that when the water is rolling and bending over the edge?
The best part about that is it pushes and forces all the debris over the top of the gutter system and actually down to the ground. So the gutter will never ever clog, and that's how confident we are in this system, is that if it ever does clog after you have our gutter around the house, we actually come out and clean it for you for free.
I'm not getting on a ladder, period, once I get LeafGuard.
You can see these fingernails here. They stay really, really clean, so I'm not out cleaning gutters.
You have
It
nice hands, James. This is true.
But that comes back to your point. You guys install the system.
Correct.
It's not like you purchase the gutters and some third-party installation crew comes on and sets this up.
That's exactly right. It's actually one of the things we're probably most proud of is our obviously our employees. I mean, they're awesome. Our customer service is at the forefront of everything we do in our business. Quality workmanship is next. We train everybody in-house. They're not subcontracted. We spend a lot of time making sure that all the angles on every different house we can cut and make the gutter system work, not only to keep the debris out, but of course manage the water, which is what a gutter is designed to do.
Yep.
I want to chat to you about good housekeeping because I love that. That gives me more confidence as a consumer. But before we get there, James, let's cover colors because we have this model that's working here. That's in white, but that's not our only choice.
No, white is probably the most popular gutter color out there. I brought the brown piece in over here. That's the second most popular one.
But then we've got all
have
these.
16 different colors. They're actually double-sided, so there's on front and back. So there's really rarely an application we come across for someone's house we can't find a perfect match for their siding and their trim on their current home.
Mary likes the color. I like the durability because the durability of this product. This is a solid piece of metal, right?
Yeah.
What is it? I mean, it's a certain gauge.
An ordinary gutter is made of an 019 mil aluminum. This is an 032. So it's over 20% thicker than an ordinary gutter system.
It's the thickness that makes this a better guard.
Right.
So it's going to hold up better when a hailstorm comes through or you run over it with the mower. That stuff, it's the lifestyle stuff.
Sometimes, depending on the size of the hailstone, it can crush anything,
No, I'm not
as we know here, but
like
yes.
a softball hail. Listen, none of us stand a chance then. But if it's like pea-sized stuff, sometimes a lot of people go out and see dings. This holds up better for sure.
It's going to work a lot better over the course of the longevity of time. And even what a lot of people don't tend to remember until it's that time is wintertime. This gutter is built to last through our winters we have here as well, so it's not going to disform, it's not going to sag or be pulled off a house because of the weight of snow or ice that's in it or on it.
Yeah, and Mary mentioned good housekeeping. Can you explain the benefit of that seal that you've been designated with?
You know, LeafGuard, the LeafGuard brand gutter system is the only gutter system on the market that actually carries the seal of approval from Good Housekeeping, and it's because it was independently tested in their labs to make sure that everything we say and claim about the product is accurate and that it will indeed perform as promised. And what folks really don't know about that seal is it's actually a 2-year full refund, full replacement warranty from Good Housekeeping once you purchase a product. So not only do you have our guarantee, but for the first 2 years of purchase, you have Good Housekeeping.
I'm looking at your shirt, James, and I see gutters and roofing of the Midlands. So even though we think about LeafGuard, you're not exclusively gutters. What do you give, I guess, to the tops of our homes?
You know, the GAF asphalt roofing system is really what we're proud of. We've actually done a tremendous job over the last 5 years with our roofing division, and it's really because our customers with the LeafGuard were so satisfied they wanted us to do more.
Right.
Roofs and gutters kind of go together like peanut butter and jelly. I mean, so really we've actually been able to win a lot of awards with GAF. You can check us out on the GAF website. We've actually won their President's Club Award last year. The only company in the state of Nebraska to earn that honor through GAF.
Wow.
And they're the nation's largest shingle manufacturer, so we do a heck of a job on the top of the half with the roofs as well.
Yeah. Also looking at your shirt, She says the gutters and roofing part of that. I see the Midlands part. So we're not just, it doesn't say gutters and roofing of Omaha. It's the Midlands. So what's your service area? It's not just the Omaha area.
Well, we actually had a crew out in Kearney, Nebraska yesterday.
Yes.
So we actually go out to about Highway 183
You go
out to the
farther
west.
than we do. I'm thinking about our viewing area goes
yes.
a little bit past the other side of Lincoln in that direction, but you go
so
beyond.
We're pretty much the only authorized dealer of this particular brand of gutter system in our region. So into western Iowa, south, north of Nebraska, pretty much the entire state if we need to.
So when the leaves start falling, I think it's when a lot of people start thinking about this.
Yes.
I would rather do it now. That way the leaves aren't falling into your gutters. So what are we looking like now? If people call today, for example, how quickly would they be able to get you over?
You know, this is pretty popular time of year, as everyone could probably understand. So, you know, you probably have to give us a couple of weeks before we can get out and actually take a look at the job. We're pretty busy. And then once that's done, probably a few more weeks after that before we can get out and get it installed.
Get it done.
But if it is something you want to try to get done before winter, you know you've got some problems, you know you got big trees, maybe you're just sick and tired of pulling the ladder out.
Yes.
This is the time to act. And we got a great promotion going on right now.
Right now, here it is right here. Special offer, 75% off the cost of installation labor, both roof and gutters. Explain how that works.
Well, you know what? You pick up the phone, you give us a call. We have, obviously, for the roofs and the gutters. I know there's some folks in the area that are still maybe dealing with some of the storms that came through in the spring. Maybe they need some help to get something solidified by the end of this year for maybe a potential spring installation. Or maybe they're still motivated to want to get it done this year.
Yeah.
I do think we still have some time to get things done. We still have a few months left. But again, time is now. It's of the essence for sure.
Speaking of time, start dreaming now about what you're going to do with your time when you're not on a ladder crawling around digging stuff out of the gutter, because that's really what it's about. They give you a guarantee you're not getting back on that ladder to clean those gutters. So do something fun. James, it's great to have you back.
Always good to see you guys. Thank you so much for having us out. Really appreciate it.
And I like the hair. He's got a few little, it's like an Elvis vibe from James
right on,
Hardcorn today. That offer from James.